And happy Tuesday. Tuesday of, I guess you could call it Valentine's week. Let's see. Yes, I'm still coughing. It's a thing, especially if you have asthma like me. Hello, Shannon. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming by. Let's see. So these sprints are hosted on behalf of Heart Breathing's Writing Community Group on Facebook. Everybody. So, if you're new here, my name is Heather. I am Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. And I am here for some sprints. I have a wide variety of things that I need to do today. And that includes some client work, and mostly that is what I have been dedicating myself to during the day, during my work hours, my office hours. And so I think that's going to be my focus for the day. That said, there's something to be said for breaks. So I do like to take breaks to do other things. It works as a reset for my brain. So sometimes I will journal, or maybe write, or maybe do some visual art. So let's see. But to go back to the author, editor, artist thing. So as a writer, I've done a wide variety of things, but my main focus over the last several years or so has been on writing, has been on creative writing, and excuse me, and so I have written some poetry here and there, some short fiction. I actually had, while I'm thinking about short fiction, I did get an idea over the weekend, because I had signed up for Nicole Ford Thomas's Beltane anthology, the Author Tube anthology, centered around the word Beltane. As some events of my novel take place on that day, Beltane or May Day, whatever you want to call it, that piqued my interest. So I came up with an idea over the weekend, and I'd like to get into it sometime today. So we'll see how that goes. As an editor, I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader. And I also do what's known as conscious language or sensitivity reading. Those are basically interchangeable, but I do love the term conscious language. It really does encompass a lot of different things. That term was coined by, oh my gosh, if I can remember her name, Karen. I'm going to butcher this. I think it's Karen Ying, Y-I-N-G. If I'm remembering correctly, I can look that up. And she even has a website, and now a book, The Conscious Style Guide. Both of them are called that. So anyway, it's a fascinating topic. And then there's what's called authenticity reading, which is kind of along the same vein, but it's really more of lived personal experiences, specific lived personal experiences. Like I keep going back to this, but I grew up around horses, so that's something that I know at least some about. And because of that, I have used some experiences that I've had along with when I give feedback in certain ways, if I'm doing beta reading, if I'm doing an edit or something like that. That's something that I can, personal experience I can use in that way. Also, things like I've lived in some happened to live in some interesting places growing up. Say I lived outside of New Orleans for a few years, about 3.5 years. So I'd been into New Orleans and the French Quarter and all of that. So that was really fascinating this past weekend. It was really interesting. Anyway, there's that. I do have some links below if you're interested in anything that I talk about today. My Linktree is below with all of my social media. You can reach out to me via DM to get the ball rolling on anything that you're interested in. That said, I'm going to be taking my main focus over the summer is going to be on creating. But I might take the random project. So maybe something short. But anyway, I wanted to say hi to Tanya Akins. Hello, good morning, everyone. How are you? And so yeah, I was going through all my whole spiel here. Oops, sorry. Silencing my phone there. So let's see. I've gone through that. I'm a writer and then I'm an editor. I'm also I have been an artist here and there off and on for a long time as well. Done all of those things for over 25 years. And it's really interesting to say that, but it's true. So I've participated in craft shows. I've participated in, let's see, I've participated in the art show at Necronomicon Tampa since, I was thinking about this yesterday, somewhere around 2016. So I've done a wide variety of things in terms of art where I've sold my things. I also did a demo at Necronomicon Tampa in 2022. Where I did a demonstration about using gel presses, which is like my current passion when I'm creating. But anyway, all of that said, we're here for sprinting and talking amongst each other. I hope everyone here watching is doing well. Shannon and Tanya. Shannon is working on her audiobook. Awesome. I know that some people have different, not manuscripts, but different, it's not necessarily a rewrite, but are you having making specific changes for the audiobook, showing, like, do you have to sound out, I think you know what I mean, pronunciations? Do you have to insert pronunciations? I think that is a thing, if I'm remembering correctly. When you're doing that, when you're preparing audiobook, preparing a manuscript for audiobook recording. And that coffee, the coffee I made smells really good. I had to add some more water to it. So, sometimes I don't put enough water in. But anyway, We're going to get started very soon here. So I'm going to grab my timer here. Okay. Looks like Tanya's working on a few things for a cozy mystery. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, cozy mystery is so much fun to read. My voice is still being affected. Oh my goodness, I had the flu. Not last week, but the week prior. So I'm still kind of working working it out a little bit. But as I said earlier, when you have asthma, it's a thing. Okay. We'll get things started in just a couple minutes here. But first, I did want to remind everybody to do whatever you need to do for yourselves. Oh, okay. I'm just so used to using this particular timer, Tanya. Do I have a suggestion for a Pomodoro? There is an actual, let's see, the actual original website is called Pomodoro. Let me think. Pomodoro Tomato Timer, or Pomodoro Tomato app. App. Here it is, tomatotimers.com. And I think this is the first one of these that I ever saw. Every once in a while I get a little bored of using the I will share that when I get this first sprint started. And then I'll do some stuff. Yeah, there are timers on YouTube. I have used various timers that I'm still having mic problems. I think I need to really adjust this arm that my microphone's on. There, I think I might have done it. Let's see, no problem. Actually, ST Houston has, if I'm not mistaken, has made the timer she uses, if I'm remembering that correctly. There's a variety of author tubers who have created timers for YouTube specifically. So over the years, there's many out there. I will see what I can find if anybody wants to click through and take a look. That is completely fine. Anyway, I'm going to get this first sprint started in just a second. During the first sprint, I usually put up a poll with however long you want the second sprint to be. I might even, I might even use a different type of timer for the second sprint. So, all of that said, again, please take care of yourselves, everybody. Please do whatever you need to do for yourselves. If you need a drink, please get a drink. I have 2 bottles of water. One I'm finishing off. I have coffee, And so I'm pretty much ready to go. And oh, what am I working on? Getting into my my bullet journal, which I have to go get apparently. I must have left it in the kitchen. I'm going to get into my documents for working today. All right. All of that said, I'm going to go ahead and get our first sprint started, everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. I actually do start with 25 minutes. Okay, how did everybody do? What'd you do? I did top off my coffee. I grabbed my bullet journal, made some changes, some notes, and I did pop those links in the chat. Let's see. There is the Pomodoro technique. It's called tomato timers, though, because it's not really affiliated with the man who started the Pomodoro technique. But anyway, so there's that. Here is a 25-minute timer from AuthorTube's Laura Nettles. And here is one of her 30-minute timers. This has a typewriter, actually. I'm going to check on the poll in just a second. And Jules, the Dawdling writer, she also creates lots of timers. And there's one from her. I also, I went ahead and popped in my Linktree in case anybody wants to ask me any questions or wants to reach out to possibly work together sometime soon. There's that. Oh, you're welcome. Absolutely. So yeah, there are many timers on YouTube. People have made. It's supposed to be easy, but I never did do it. So maybe one of these days I will. We'll see what happens with that. There we go. There's me if you wanted to see my face. Okay. Anyway, it's still at 50% each for 30 minutes and 40 minutes. So I'll give that a few more minutes of voting. So at least through the through the break, with the Pomodoro Kitty timers. What's great about them is they're very customizable. So there's that. Like here it is. You can change these times. You can change the color of the cat to reflect. If you have a cat, you can make it look like your own cat. There's like, what is this color? That's what I usually use. It's like a brownish black, sort of. Quite brown. There's like that's an interesting color. Orange, gray. And then you can change their eyes. Green, gray, blue, like a blue-gray. Yellow and oranges, and then some cats have multiple eye colors like that. So yeah. But this sort of the colors I have here reflect my my branding. Unfortunately, my logo's not being used at this moment. But anyway, looking to start using a different streaming setup sometimes because I'm currently using StreamYard, and I'm now on the free plan at the moment. So so that does have limitations. Okay, 1 second, and I will check on the poll. We're still at 50-50. So I might make an executive decision in just a minute here. Wait a minute. Okay, I see a change. So I'll stop it now and and we'll do a 30-minute sprint. I was going to say stream. Let's see. One moment. I will go ahead and use that typewriter timer. Because why not? Okay, let's make sure. Yeah, it looks like everything's ready there. Okay, so please remember to do whatever you need to do for yourselves, everybody, no matter what that is. If you haven't had a break in quite some time, please take a break. And if you are able, getting up and walking around can be very helpful for health in general, but also focus. So I'm going to be getting into this edit because I need to make a little headway into a third pass. And yeah, I didn't do my third pass on this one story I'm working on. And and then I do need to send this today. So that is my plan. So, and what else? I'm going to make sure I'm sitting up straight in my chair. That's something I need to do. Okay, I think I'm all ready. I hope everybody else is ready. Let's go ahead and get this second sprint started. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. How did everybody do? The only thing about using these, you have to kind of catch them just in time before they change to the next one. Okay. I got some editing accomplished. And so that makes me happy. And had some coffee. And I pulled my hair up. So how did everybody else do? One second. Okay. That'll work. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and hi, Kate. Good morning. I'm home today since I have iron infusions at noon. I'm nervous. Well, I understand. So I'll work on my morning mind dump and check emails. Okay. Iron infusions. Yeah, I've had infusions, but not iron. But yeah, I'm. Long story. However, yeah, actually, it's interesting to think about the fact that I've had chemotherapy infusions, but it's been let's see, this summer will be my 20. I have to stop and think. It's been more than 25 years since I've had since I was diagnosed with cancer. Good luck. Good luck. I hope they do what they need to do for you. Yeah, I have to do a little math. Like, it was in 1999 that I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So 2025 minus 1999. Okay, 26 years. Let's see, I had my first surgery the Thursday before Valentine's Day of 1999. So, yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm a 26-year survivor. Yep. My mom as well. Hey, will this work? Maybe. Did that work at all? Maybe. Anyway, or maybe oh, hey, it worked. Hey, that's cool. So, okay. Thoughts go out to your mother. Yes, I was at the hospital where I got all my my main treatment. My main treatment. I got all my treatment there. What am I talking about? I was their youngest patient that in that year. Not ever, but but anyway. So yeah. It's a thing, you know. I ended up having a second surgery to remove more tissue, and they took out a bunch of lymph nodes under my left arm, and yada yada yada. ended up having radiation and chemotherapy. So that was the infusions. So yeah. For the exact date and whatever, you need to take your first ever surgery date, and that's your anniversary and all that stuff. So anyway, moving on. But so Valentine's is always an interesting time for me. And then 2 years later, my husband and I got engaged on Valentine's Day. So yeah. Anyway, maybe Thursday I'll wear pink instead of red. So anyway, I'm going to set us up with one more sprint. I'm going to, I'm going to grab a 25-minute timer for us all. Oh, I had one infusion in the back of my right hand. So that's not fun. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to show this because yes, exactly. It also absolutely can be a time to love ourselves. Great form of self-love. Yes. And also February is Heart Month. And lots of different things dedicated to love, loving yourself, loving others, all the things. Kindness. At my son's school, it's Kindness Week, as well as Spirit Week. So it's kind of a thing. There's all kinds of stuff they're doing at my son's school this week. Okay, anyway. Yes. So I've been a huge advocate for self-care for a long time, at least a couple decades, probably really 3 decades. Okay, so this last sprint, I'm going to be working on my let's see, go to another one of hers. Oh, this will work. Red rose timer. Okay. That should work well for us. Yes. Self-care. I got so interested in self-care for creatives that I actually hosted a panel at the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference in 2024. That was all about that. It's all about self-care for creatives, especially in terms of neurodivergent folks. So yeah. So that was really fascinating, all the research I did, or research I did. And I had some amazing folks on that panel, including Ms. Kay Parquet. And that was a lot of fun. So, okay, on that note, was there any other author tubers I'm trying to remember? No, I don't think so. But some other folks that are involved with the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference were on that panel, and it was really great. I can put a link in the description for that as well, because it ended up all of their our conference sessions go onto their YouTube channel. So I can do that if you want. Okay. I can absolutely share that. Yes. Okay. Now, please remember to do whatever you need to do for yourselves, everybody. If you've been working this whole time and you haven't taken a break, please take a break. If you are able, walking around can be very helpful. I think I'm going to have to do that. And I will also be, popping in some things in the chat related to heart breathings, because this is a heart breathings related stream. Okay. That sounds like a good plan. So, number one, also, and this is sticking in my head, please save your work, because I need to do that as well today. I even wrote a note earlier. Okay. Let's get this last sprint started, everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay, how did everybody do? I popped some things in the chat related to heart breathings, and I also popped some other things in the chat, and including the panel that I hosted last year in 2024 for the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference called Self-Care for Creatives, which was very, 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 very nice to do. As I said earlier, something that I've always been interested in. So, and this, I was on this other panel as well called hyperempathy. Anyway, it's all about hyperempathy and the neurodivergent experience or something like that. So it's about that. So yeah, so unfortunately for 2025, it was canceled just for reasons. I'm not going to go into detail about that right now because but anyway, we're looking forward to 2026. Okay, so, but these sprints are hosted on behalf of the Heart Breathings Writing Community Group on Facebook. Here is a link to join the Facebook group if you're interested. Everybody, I found everybody there to be so supportive and positive and all of that. It's a great group of people that are the admins, here that I have highlighted. This is the full sprint schedule. So if you click through to that, you'll see. I will put another link in there before I go. Cassandra did not sprint this morning, aka there's so many Tracy's. I'm like, yeah, that's Tracy. Let's see, myself at 11 a.m. and then Diane at 2 p.m. Let me get to, I will share her sprints. Looks like that's everybody for today, though, that I see on the calendar. Okay. All right. Bye, Kate. Good luck. See you later. One moment here. Let me see. Diane Dobson Barton, her writing channel. Let's see. She has 2 channels. She also has an art channel. One moment. Let's see. The 11th. All right. Get this shared and okay. In case anybody wants Miss to go to Miss Diane's stream in a little bit less than an hour. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so there's the Google Calendar for heart breathings. See you later. Bye, Kate. Tanya Akins, thank you for these sprints. Hope everyone has a great rest of the week. Absolutely. If time permits, I'll try to tune in next week. Oh, thank you very much. You don't absolutely have to, but thank you. Shannon is making progress on the audiobook. Almost done on it for the day. So you are recording are you farming it out, for lack of a better word, like a better term? You're welcome. So yes, here is Miss Diane's sprints right here. And excuse me, that does look like everybody for today. Excuse me. Okay, so all right, just sort of wrap things up here. I do ordinarily sprint on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. That said, so I'm planning on being here on Thursday, but again, you know, things can happen. So we will see what happens with that. I hope everybody has a lovely day, and I go. All right, I'll see everybody later. Bye.